Hello everybody, I am Katerina, zero waste mom of two wonderful kids and a full-time teacher, and I thought I would take you on a kitchen tour of our new kitchen. I love it. We moved into a new house and yeah, this is our beautiful kitchen. So I have another video about a kitchen tour, and I have a short one, like a super mini one, and then some full-length ones. But I wanted to do another tour here. We're trying to be really fast and speedy, go through each cabinet so you can get some ideas on how to organize them, things like that. So let's get started. So here's my junk cabinet, my least favorite cabinet. We'll start there. So underneath the cabinet is where we keep all of our coffee stuff. So we have this, which we bought, we were given this secondhand. We buy our coffee in bulk, so it goes here. This is just the beans. We have our coffee grinder up here. This was bought locally. This tea we bought bulk, and then we have our reusable tea diffuser thing. And then this goes in our smoothies. It's aluminum, so it's more easily recycled. So there we go. Up here is all that coffee stuff. So I put all the coffee stuff in a basket, and I can just drop it down here to do my coffee and then put it back up when I'm done. Very convenient, keeps stuff off the counters. That off the counter. Here's all our reusable coffee containers that we take with us. So we keep those here. Our water bottles are here, like other miscellaneous muggies type stuff. Up here is the stuff for hosting, and then hosting decoration stuff, and then random stuff. This lives in my classroom most of the year, but over the summer I want to make sure it gets here. I love it. And then, yeah, tofu press, things like that. So super random stuff. But we've only been in here a couple months, so I think it's totally fine. That's like if I had to declutter one place, this is the stuff that probably would go first. I have these two drawers underneath. Again, something I would rather declutter first, but that's okay. This is kind of a fun thing. Popsicle stuff, base, cookie cutters, which we use all the time. That's why it's available. My kids love to use it on pancakes. So there you go. In this other cabinet, here's all my baking things. Not an ideal place for it, but that's okay. And then we do have these compostable baking, what are they called? Liners. You can get silicone ones as well. Alright, so underneath in these doors, we have our KitchenAid, and then we have the bread maker, and then a dish. This is literally just the only place we can put these. All of the drawers came with this kind of thing, which is really convenient, except for most of our stuff is too tall. So this one we moved to the bottom, so this does slide out, which is kind of nice, but now you have all this wasted space. So this is here, it has our toaster in it, so we pick it up, put it on the counter, put it back. And then our blender, and then you can see back there is the crock pot, and behind that is like a reusable casserole dish. Across the way we have, so here's the cabinets, and then on the other side is our island. And in the island drawers, we have all of our pots and pans. When I say all, I mean 3. There's pots. Our pans we have more of. I'm trying to convince my husband to tear down, but that's okay. So I've got 3 here as well. And then I've got the large one down here. And then we have our cast iron one, and there's like a square one in the back as well. Here is our griddle thing that we use all the time. So that's why it's so convenient. So as you can kind of see, hopefully, is that we try to keep things pretty minimal. If it's has more than one use, then we keep it. If it only has one use, like literally one use, then I'm not a big fan of it. So one of the things, just really quickly, is this thing here. I don't really want to keep it, but it shreds so many different vegetables in different ways that we do keep it. We don't even eat cheese, but there you go. Here is on our island, we have all of kind of miscellaneous spices here. These are the spices we don't use on a regular basis, but they're here and you can kind of easily see them. There we go. Next to that is all of our reusable containers. So this is not typical in most households, but our zero waste kitchen has it. So we have, these are kind of Ziplock replacements. These are kind of like, what is it called? Plastic wrap replacements, I guess, but also for This is like the stuff is messy. I use these. The stuff that's not really messy, I use these because they're a little bit easier to clean. Then these are little pouches that you can reuse as well, which comes in handy with my little ones. Quickly moving over here, this is our dishwasher. And then underneath the sink, we have all of our kind of cleaning supplies, but this is also where I keep, like, I garden, so, oops. Here's where I keep all these little ties and stuff and rubber bands and things like that, so I can easily use them in my garden. This is also where we keep our dish soap pods, and garbage bags would go here. They're just not here right now. This is like our plastic bags to get recycled to take to the local store. Our tub that we soak things in, which is currently in the sink, usually lives under here. This is our compost. This is our the soap that we use to just vinegar and water. And then, yeah. Okay, coming to, I have a cleaning tour, cleaning thing, I don't know, video. So I talk about some of these things, but here's my cleaning stuff. This is where I keep some of the pods. If I have some extras, they don't quite fit in the bottle. Drying rack that's currently flat. These I got secondhand, but this is secondhand as well. This has our oats in it, which I use for literally everything, and this has our flour in it, which there's not very much flour. This has trail mix in it. Here's our knife thing. Cutting board, which we use all the time, made of bamboo. We got this one from IKEA. It's huge. And then if you flip it over, I just learned that this is for liquids. This little thing here. Ah, that would have been nice to know forever ago. All right, top or bottom? What should we do first? Let's do top. Here is, again, not a typical household, our mason jars. Our vases, our reusable like lunch containers, and then our Tupperware. We've had these forever. Yeah, maybe since I was a kid. I have no idea. So they stay there. We have this Lazy Susan, which is tall enough for a lot of our stuff. So yeah, yeah. Here we go, going around. There's our baking dishes. On the bottom, the top is the stuff we kind of more commonly use. On the bottom is the stuff we don't use as often. This is what we use to do our, I use this to fill with oat milk, homemade oat milk, or homemade juices. Not pressure canning, water bath canning. I use this for that. And yeah, there you go. Ta-da! That's for the canner. All right, in this cabinet, we just have all these, I mean, what else do you put in it? Isn't this the cutest? Like, what is this? So little. So, of course, we have the pasta maker in there, because where else would it go? And then these little baking dishes. More baking dishes down here, and it's very empty, actually. Next to the oven, we keep these little containers. Ta-da. Here's the oven. Beautiful, I know. Underneath the oven is where we keep the larger pans. There's not very many in there, so there you go. This is a pizza thing, pizza stone. Okay, almost done. Don't worry, you're doing great. Cabinets above the sink. No, not above the sink, above the microwave. Oh, look at real Ziplocks. I know, they're there. I forgot actually that they're there. I should be using these when I've guests, but I don't. I actually forgot. Anyway, now you know. You'll think I'm lying, but I'm really not. What we really only use in this whole cabinet is these baking parchment paper baking things. And we probably could get a silicone mat. We're just really hesitant because we don't like the way we think that there's a taste. Here is most of our dishes. This is literally all our dishes. Big plates, little plates, bowls. Kids' cups, or small cups. My kids are 2 and 5. They've been drinking out of these for, I don't know, for a very long time. I'm trying to remember when my daughter started. I don't remember, but they can do it. Larger ones for the adults. And yeah. little bowls and things like that. Here's the spices we typically use. Here's all of our typical salt and pepper, and then our typical equipment, I guess. I don't know, utensils. Here's all of our utensils. So here's some kind of a mishmash of things, but here are main stuff. Here's where some random spoon is living, but this is where our measuring spoons are, our measuring cups are, our reusable straws are. These are reusable chopsticks. And we have the lids for our mason jars for straws. We have our brushes over here. These are all clips for containers, a bottle opener, knife sharpener, veggie thing, can opener. And then these are the weird ones. This is for tea. Okay, this is a single one. The other one you saw over there is, it has a lot. It's really big. And then these are used for milk to do my, to strain it, to strain the milk. So that's for those. So lots of little fun things in here. Okay, here we go. We have all of our just other utensils in here. This is our juicer, things like that. In the cleaning video, you saw this drawer. This is all of our towels. In general, these are the stuff we use for dirty things, hands and counters and things like that. This is all our clean things. So this is what is on hanging by the drying rack over there, usually there. So those are for clean hands. We just washed our hands, or we're drying our dishes, things like that. And finally, not really kitchen related, but we'll go through this. This is, I showed this in my video as well, but this is where the hand towels usually live here. So we can just grab it and use it for a mess as well. Sunshine. Okay, so this is not kitchen related necessarily, but this is in our kitchen. So I'll share, this is kind of like our command station, if you will. So in here is all of our little drawer organization stuff for that. And here is, of course, our junk drawer, which we have kind of our random little things, including our keys and wallets. And finally, our garbage. So the moment you've all been waiting for, I'm sure. Here's the garbage for the week. We did not take the garbage out, so this will last for another week. And then here's our recycling bin, which we did take out. And we just basically tell people what to do when they get here. That's recyclable, that's garbage. And we kind of teach them. I did skip over, here is our refrigerator, and I did skip over the pantry. I'll show you really quickly. It's very messy, but you can kind of see that there is lots of jarred items for bulk. So just give you an idea, and I'll have a couple more appliances down here that we use often. The air fryer and the mill thingy. And there's other bulk stuff behind that. So hopefully you found something that you could take home to your home. Hopefully you found something that helps you stay more organized. Hopefully you were maybe slightly inspired to like declutter some of your house so that you can have just a little bit less stuff. It's a lot easier. Everything has a home here in our kitchen. Everything can be found by other people. We know where things are. My kids know where things are when I don't move everything. And yeah, it's really easy to keep things clean because we don't have very many things. We run the dishwasher probably almost every day. So it just keeps everything off the counters and whatnot. Yeah, feel free to watch more of our videos, my video, to see more zero waste options. And thank you very much for watching this wonderful long video about my kitchen. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.